go.
Hit done on this. Alright. Alright. We are.
Are you good? Are you recording?
Alright.
Alright, you can chill with that. Just hold on a second. Let me get going here. That's going. Let me log in here. Oops. I just wanted to do that. And alright, hold on. We'll be live in a minute. I mean, we are live, but let me get into the chat room. And all right, you can warm up. I thought I was going into the chat room, and I'm in the old yesterday of it 2 days ago. Hold on. Yeah, hold on, just give me 1 minute. It is loading the chat room now. And,
Alright, I'm just gonna delete this.
all right. Nice, we got a couple people in the chat room, I think. Ready to go.
Alright. Hey guys, it's Briggs from armyofdrummers.com, and today we are live on YouTube and we are doing a intermediate lesson, and this intermediate lesson is on the harder side. So if you guys want a little challenge, then go for it. This lesson is going to be really fun. And when I was making this lesson and I planned it out, the second fill that we got that we're going to be doing is actually insane. So I can't wait to teach it to you guys. But make sure that you guys are signing up to armyofdrummers.com. It's $10 a month, $9.95 a month. 8 live lessons, 4 intermediate lesson, and 4 beginner lessons. And sign up now, you get your 30-day free trial. So today's lesson is triplet fills. And last Tuesday we did a just triplet lesson, and now we're going to be applying that to just some really cool fills that you guys can do on the daily. So last lesson we did 16th note triplets, and those were counted like this: 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and okay. And now we're going to be doing 32nd note triplets, and those are counted as 1 and 1 and 2 and 2 and 3 and 3 and 4 and 4 and so obviously 32nd note triplets are 2 times as fast as 16th note triplets. So when we're going 60 beats per minute, 60 beats per minute, 80 beats per minute, 100 beats per minute, it's actually going to be really fast. So you guys can go at your own pace, but for now I'm just going to be going 60, 80, 100. So the first fill it's very simple. Basically what we're going to be doing is just 3 notes, kick, right, left. That's all we're doing, and we're moving it around the kick. So we're going to be doing 4 of those, 4 kick right lefts, and we're going to go kick right left on the snare, kick right left on the rack tom, kick right left on the snare again, and then kick right left on the floor tom. Now we are doing that at 30-second note triplets, so that means we're going to be doing a groove for half a measure, and then for the rest of that measure, we are going to be doing our fill. So this is what the fill sounds like, just on the kit, playing G. Alright. So, obviously once you speed up, that's how it sounds. But I do want to go over how you guys will count this. So, just remember, so we're doing a groove for half a measure, and then for the rest of that measure, we're doing our fill. So, 1 and a 1 and a 2 and a 2 and a 3 and a... Oh, that's hard to count and play. Alright, here we go. 1 and a 1 and a 2 and a 2 and a 1 and a 1 and a 2 and a 2 and a 3. I don't even know why I said 1 and a 1 and a 2 and a 2 and again. But, alright, I'll just do it again so you guys don't get confused. But, 1 and a 1 and a 2 and a 2 and a 3 and a 3 and a 4 and a 4 and a. So that's how it's going to be counted. Let's just do that at 60 beats per minute. Especially with this, because I know that a lot of you probably have not been working with 30-second note triplets. I want you guys to be counting the whole time. It's hard to count out loud, so if you can't do that, don't do that. Count in your head. So yeah, let's do that. Before I start, I do want to say I don't have a subdivision for 30-second note triplets, so it is just going to be the regular click track, just quarter notes, but alright, here we go. So one thing I forgot to mention, just so that we're not spamming fills the whole time, because obviously, you know, when you're playing lots of measures and every single measure you're doing a fill, it can get quite repetitive and honestly very hard when you're doing it over and over again. So we are actually going to be playing half a measure with a groove. The rest of that measure we're going to be playing a fill, and then we're just going to be playing a groove for a measure, just so that it's not jam-packed with fills. If you guys can, you know, keep going with those fills. Very impressive, but yeah, we're just going to be one measure, half a measure for the groove, half a measure for the fill, and then another measure just full of grooves. So, that being said, let's move it up to 80 beats per minute. Now, again, doing 30-second note triplets at 80 beats per minute is going to feel like 160 beats per minute. So, you know, if you guys can't get that speed down, you guys are stuck at 60, maybe you can't even do it at 60. That's completely understandable. Just go at your own pace and work up to there. So, we're going to go to 80 beats per minute. So, that is the fill at 80 beats per minute. Again, if you guys have any questions about the fill, just send them in the chat, because I know that this can get pretty tricky, and sometimes you have a lot of questions, and other people, they can't answer them right away. So, I want you guys to ask them whenever you want, and at the end of the lesson, I will get to them, and I will help you guys out. So, 100 beats per minute is going to be extremely fast, guys. Don't stress out if you can't get it right away. Even if you can't get it for maybe a week or two, honestly, because 100 beats per minute is extremely fast at 30-second note triplets. So, let's just go. Always be counting. Okay, now, again, if you guys have any questions about that, fire them off, and I'll get to them later. But we're going to be getting into our second fill, which is, I'd say it's a pretty hard fill. It's not near advanced, but it is. If you guys say that maybe you've been playing drums for a year or two, or maybe you're a quick learner, and you really think that, I feel comfortable, this fill is really going to challenge you. So, the sticking is kick, right, left, kick, right, left, kick, right, left. So, I'll do that again, because that's, it's tricky. So it's kick, right, left, kick, right, left, kick, right, left.
Can you say that one more time?
Yeah. Okay. Wait, hold on. Oh, yeah, alright. Kick, right, left, kick, right, left, kick, right, left, right. Alright.
Left, right. So it ends with a right.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay. So, and I'll just, alright, and then, yeah, let's just do that on the snare for now. Here we go, on the snare. My apologies, guys. I knew there was something wrong, but yeah, the extra right at the end. Alright, so, on the snare again. Now, I suggest, I'm going to go a little bit faster because I can't sit here for hours, repeating it, guys. But I do suggest that, if you're not in front of your drum kit right now, maybe you're just doing it on your lap because, doing it on your lap is helpful, but, doing it on the drums is a completely different thing. So, I suggest taking that sticking and, just getting comfortable with it before you set a speed because, sticking like that where, you have to remember it, maybe it's hard, you're not used to that type of sticking, just make sure that you get in front of your drum set and you just do it. I'd say maybe for 20 minutes straight, alright, because you really need to get used to that. Now, taking the same sticking, we're going to take those last three notes, the right, left, right. We're going to go right, put the left on the rack tom, and put the right on the floor tom. So, you can do however you want with those last two notes. You can go 2 on the rack tom, 2 on the floor tom, but I find that it flows better if you go right, left, right. I find that, because that's how a lot of drummers end off their fills. So I'll just play the whole thing on the snare, on the drum set, just without a time for now. I'll repeat that again, but just remember we are doing 30-second note triplets, so it's 1 and 1, 1 and 1 and 2. Oh, it's so hard to count out loud and do it at the same time. All right, I'll just do it on my lap and count. All right, 1 and 1. Oh, 1 and 1 and 2 and oh.
2 and then 2 and
Yeah, it is, but it's so hard. All right, like when you have like 3 things going on in your brain at once. But yeah, kick, right, left, kick, right, left, kick, right, left, right, bam. All right, so done enough talking. Make sure you guys get used to that though. That is very important. And let's just go to 60 beats per minute. Alright, so obviously, even at 60 beats per minute, that thing is super fast, and it's a really tough fill. And that's why I say, especially for this lesson, go at your own pace. A lot of teachers like to say, start out at 6 beats per minute, but I'd say, oh my god, unmute my mic. But, it's really tough going, it's really fast even at 60 beats per minute, which is, it's crazy to think because it's like the hallmark for just start out 60 beats per minute. But I'd say that you guys probably want to start out around 30 or 40 beats per minute before you, feel really comfortable and decide to go to 60. So, I'm going to go up to 80, but of course you guys just go at your own pace, whatever you want. This is your learning experience. So, 80 beats per minute. Alright, so with 80 beats per minute, not much to be said because I kind of said a lot, after we did 60 beats per minute about just slowing down. So same rules apply. We're just going to go up to 100 beats per minute. Now, I'd say this is more of like our beast mode, whatever, just going super fast, super insane. And I'd say 100 beats per minute is your mastery of this, okay? And I'd say for other lessons, going maybe 120, 150 is your mastery. But even just going 100 beats per minute when you're doing basically anything with 30-second notes, because you're used to doing 16th notes, 30-second notes is twice as fast. Just gonna have to go a little bit slower. So 100 beats per minute. Alright, so obviously we had some very great fills today. I can't wait for you to, just try them. Even if you're a beginner, that first one should be kind of maybe challenging you, pushing your limits. But I think some talented beginners could get that first one. But I think some extremely talented intermediate drummers could get this second one. Oh my. But I can't wait for you guys to challenge yourselves with this and, go home, go to your drum set, try to do this. It's great, great lesson. And I can't wait for you to try it. I said that like 3 times. All right.
Can you move it around the kit?
That second one?
Yeah. Like if you do that, then they'll have time to ask questions.
Yeah, alright. So, yeah, if you guys have any questions about anything, but more specifically, if you guys have any questions about, number 1, or if you guys have questions about, oh, wait, hold on. If you guys have questions about, number 1, or questions about number 2, then just let me know and I'll get to them as quickly as possible. So I'm just going to show you, what happens when you move number 2 around the kit. Kind of got off track with that last one, but it's just they all sound different, which is the thing. Which is crazy is think that you can have the same sticking, but like when I go to the hi-hat, it sounds completely different. Just makes a brand new fill. And I want you guys to try that with all your fills, just to move it around the kit. Maybe even shake up the sticking a little bit. Do whatever you guys want to make that fill your own. So, do we have any questions?
We do. Jamar asked why you have the headphones in.
Well, I have these headphones in. They may look like these tiny earpieces, but they actually block out a lot of sound from the drums. And when I'm using my metronome here, I would usually have to use like beats, some over ears, to make sure that I can hear the metronome and play it in tune. But these headphones are like specially made to block out noise, so I can only use these, and they block out everything. I can hear the metronome clearly, and I suggest that you guys don't just play drums with your regular like Apple headphones, because it can be really hard to hear the metronome, and you may think, oh, it's alright, I mean it's just a metronome. But when you're practicing with metronome consistently, it can really help you improve your timing and make sure that you're not speeding up and getting all over the place. So I love these headphones. They're a little bit pricey, but it's a great investment. So, another question?
Yeah, Lori asked, what is a good metronome time to start?
Um, so I would say usually 60 beats per minute. But if you're talking about this lesson specifically, the first fill that I taught you guys, I would say maybe around 50, but 60 beats per minute. If you guys are like you've been playing drums for a little bit, I'd say start at 60. If you guys have just kind of gotten to that intermediate phase, I'd go to 50. But for that second fill, I'd say start at 30 or 40, because the thing with 30-second notes, and I don't want to get into math here, but we're used to 16th notes, right? So if you play 16th notes, then you're fitting a certain amount of notes into that measure. You're fitting 16 notes into a measure. And if you're playing 30-second notes, you have to fit a whole nother 16 more notes into that measure. So that means if I'm just playing 1E and a 2E and a 3E and a 4E and then I go 30-second notes, and I'm gonna have to go 1E, 1E, 2E, 2E, 3E, 3E, 4E, 4E. It means I'm gonna have to go way faster, even if I'm going at the same tempo. So the same thing with triplets. If I'm going 16th note triplets, I'm gonna go 1 and a, 2 and a, 3 and a, 4 and a. But if I go that same tempo at 30-second notes, you're going 1 and a, 1 and a, 2 and a, 2 and a, 3 and a, 3 and a, 4 and a, 4 and a. And you're just having to fit way more notes in there, which makes it seem faster, even though the tempo is the same. So because we're dealing with 30-second note triplets here, I would go down to 30 or 40.
Okay, Jamar, and I hope I'm saying that right, he asked another question. He wanted to know how much was your drum set?
My drum set was around $800, which is a very good price for a Gretsch drum kit, because Gretches are kind of like the hallmark that are around, like DW and all that. Kind of the best drums. Just because I like that really popping loud. But it's your own way of tuning it. But I'd say the common denominator is just having all of your lug nuts equal is the main factor in every single drummer's tuning. So, that's what.
Okay, and then Jamar asked another question. He said, how long have you been playing drums? And he said, sorry for asking a lot of questions, which is
It's fine. I don't care. I love being interactive, because I've never done this before. I've always wanted to do it. So I've been playing drums since I was 6. I'm 14 now, so that's been 8 years. I haven't been playing too much recently, but I have been studying a lot of teaching, which is why I haven't been playing too much, but I have been focusing on teaching and how to be a better teacher. So 8 years of my life has been dedicated to drumming, and I wouldn't take any of that back. It's been a long journey. I feel like sometimes, when you have a good teacher, you have unlimited potential. So 8 years. Started out a little slow, but I gradually just got better and better, as everybody does when you practice.
I believe that's the end of the questions. And make sure you remind them that you can get all these drum lessons again. If they want to watch them again, they can get them on our site.
Yeah. All right. So on our website, armyofdrummers.com, we did launch January 3rd. I don't even know what day it is, but a couple of days ago, we launched our website, and you guys will be getting 8 live lessons on there, because we are going to be doing live lessons on YouTube all the time. So if you guys think, oh, why would I sign up there? He's just going to do live lessons on YouTube. This is just kind of a temporary thing, it's kind of just giving you a sample of what is going to be on the website. And what's going to be on the website, basically we have our live lesson archive there. So after we record these live lessons, we edit them up, make them real clean. You can hear everything. We put the PDF up on there.
The metronome?
Yeah, and you guys can hear the metronome. If you guys are wondering why you can't hear it now, it's because, we don't have the technology yet to do it live and everything. But, yeah, after we record our live lessons on our website, we're going to put them down in the archive, and you guys can do whatever you want with those videos. So, yeah, just make sure that you guys can sign up. Our 30-day free trial is what you will be getting if you sign up. It's $9.95 a month for 8 live lessons, and that, I don't know. If you guys go around looking for lessons, I can guarantee you will not find a price like that for that many lessons. So, that being said, I will see you guys in the next live lesson.
When is that?
Well, that will be Tuesday next week.
Okay.
Ooh. Oh my god.
What, a whole, what?
Yeah.
What?
I literally wasn't even recording.
Why?
It stopped at 2 minutes 50.
Really?
Yep.
Alright, well, it is what it is. There we go.